Good morning, friends. It is October 1st, and I thought I would try doing Vlogtober. So it's Sunday morning about 7 a.m., and my morning routine is to feed my inside babies and then come feed my outside babies. And you can see the black kitty, the gray kitty, and the other one just went scampering down these steps. And there's some of my other little friends wandering around. You can see I don't have enough bowls for all of them because they get lost and broken. So sometimes I just put a little pile of kibble out for them. But that's Cheeto. This is Chatterbox. This is Herbie. The one running way down there is Olive. That's the mama kitty of the little babies you saw. This is Freak Show. My daughter named her, poor kitty. I call her Freaky. She's kind of grouchy, so the other kitties kind of get upset and worried when she comes around. You can see Onyx peeking through the window. Well, you can't see her so much now. She's right there. But she's a black kitty, so it's kind of hard to see her. Oh, there she is. You can see her eyes. There's Onyx looking at us from inside. And then you can see I'm in my pajamas and my fuzzy socks. Yes, but I thought I would show you what a beautiful morning it is out here in Missouri in the fall. The leaves are starting to change a little on the trees, just barely. This is our backyard. I've shown you this before, but I thought I'd show you again. Our property goes all the way back to, not that white horse fence, but if you can see the other fence right there, our property goes back to there. And right over here is a little stream, and we want to put a little bridge there and maybe put like a picnicky type area back there, have our own little park type area. But we've been here for like 11 years, so I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. But you can see all of this. We don't have close neighbors. It's nice. There are people behind the tree line, and you can see a car there. There's the highway. And also over here is the county road, the gravel road that runs up to the highway that goes that way. So just thought I'd show you that. Not sure if I'm going to church today because I still have an awful headache. I'm trying to get rid of it. I just made myself some tea, and I made myself a little freezer sandwich that the components that I made I showed on a vlog one time in the summer. It's just one of those buttermilk biscuits that I baked, and then a sausage patty that I made, and an egg little patty that I made in the jumbo muffin tin and heated in the microwave, so that's waiting for me inside. And I need to grade my Chapter 2 Go Math test and the spelling test and look over the chapter review. And I need to make a poster for family night for Elephant and Piggy, so my day is kind of full. Now the test, for sure I want to get the spelling test done because I want to get those back to the kids. The chapter tests don't go back to the kids. We're going to use those to show parents at parent-teacher conferences and probably hold on to those. So I don't have to have it graded today, but I would like to just get it all done because Tuesday night and Thursday night are the family nights, and I'll be gone until like 7:30. I'm not going to want to mess with it later. And we need the results from those tests for grouping our next set of intervention kids. So that is the plan for today. It is 5:30 now, and I am happy to report that my grading is done. I got my spelling grading done, and it's recorded in my little book. I got my Go Math chapter test graded, and it's inside there. And I'm unhappy to report that half of my class, yes, 10 of 20, did not pass the test. Not only did they not pass the test, they failed miserably with a 65% or less on their score. Yes, thus my frustration with that particular resource. So I have made another assessment to check their ability to subtract. And if I can get it to come up on my computer, I will show you real fast. I am going to use this test tomorrow to see if my students can indeed subtract. And if they can, I will know that the test is the issue and not the student's ability to subtract or not subtract. It will be the Go Math strategies that are the issue. One of the questions on the test had them sorting a subtraction problem under the number that was the difference. So, for example, if the problem was 7 minus 4, they had to sort it into a box that had a 3 over it. That was the answer. So the difference, they had like 3 different subtraction problems. 3 different boxes with the difference. So each of the subtraction problems had a difference. Let me just show you. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Write the subtraction sentence in the box that shows the difference. So they had to sort, like 8 minus 6 should go in the box with the 2 because 8 minus 6 is 2. Then they had to sort the 10 minus 4 in the box with the 6. Then they had to sort the 5 minus 2 in the box with a 3. Well, every single child that did not pass the test, without exception, every single child, all 10 of them, missed this question, and it was worth 3 because there are 3 answers. That's a huge chunk of their 20-point test. I don't feel that this shows if they can subtract or not. I think it shows that they don't understand the directions. Even though we did that on the addition test, they did not do well on that either. Even though we practiced this in class, this was too hard for them to transfer this to a box, and this to a box, and this to a box. I had many students just writing a 2, a 3, and a 6 as their answer. So I took those exact problems. You can see up here. 8 minus, I don't remember which ones were. 8 minus 6, 10. There was a 10 minus something too, I think. Anyway, I took the exact subtraction problems from the test and put them on this test. So we're going to see if they indeed know how to subtract these things. So if they can do this test, then I feel they can subtract. And they've gotten what they needed out of this chapter. Because the goal of the strategies is to show them ways to subtract, right? And if they can show me that they can subtract, then they know how to do the skill. Am I wrong? Or am I the only one that's not focusing on the go math of the world, but the math of the world? I don't know if I just am a rebel at heart. I don't think I am. I've always been a very responsible, follow the rules kind of person. But I don't understand why we're getting so caught up in everything go math. Go math is one way to teach those skills set forth by the state of Missouri. Okay, I'm not being positive at all. I'm so sorry. This is my Sunday night rant, and I apologize for not being super positive and peppy, but this frustration is building every day, and I don't see any end in sight, and I just don't know what to do with myself anymore. I feel as a teacher, if you are doing something and you see that it's not working for your students, it is your job to change how you're doing things. And I feel like my hands are tied and I'm not being allowed to change how I'm doing things to help my students. And so I'm feeling very frustrated and stuck in this situation. So if you have any suggestions for me where I'm not being insubordinate, but I'm helping my students at the same time, please, please, please share in the comment section or private message me or whatever, because I am just beyond, and I need help. I'm going to say goodbye because I'm just getting grouchy, and I don't want to be grouchy because we're going to have a good supper. We're going to have homemade breadsticks. My husband went to the store to get more Parmesan because we ran out. I'm heating the leftover ricotta manicotti that I made, and I put more spaghetti sauce on top of it and more cheese. And it should be a really yummy supper, and we're going to watch a movie together and just relax as a family. So I don't want to ruin that. So I'll let you know how this test right here plays out tomorrow. And I hope you have had a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you tomorrow for day 2 of Vlogtober. Bye.